Oh, howdy do there, friends. How's it going? I'm Boy. I'm sitting here recording. Gonna do the Elden Ring. We're gonna record Elden Ring. It's gonna be real awkward. I'm waiting for them to show up for maintenance, so I may have to just like awkwardly pause everything if they burst into the room. But for now, we're gonna play some Elden Ring, and boy, howdy do I need the chance to just sit here and play games. Telling you, man, I'm largely pretty exhausted right now from lots of stuff going on in life. I'll tell you what, man. Life it doesn't slow down, and it will find every way that it can to mess with you. But that's okay. When that happens, all you got to do is go kill a bunch of things in Elden Ring, and it'll all be better. At least that's what I'm assuming. We left off last time, right? Exactly here, where I think we just finished talking to Albus, or whatever his name was, to Mr. Dumbleman. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. On me, that's my bad. Do I want to cross that right now? I'm trying to remember where I am and what I'm doing right now. I have no map. For the village of the Albinaurics. I'm not allowed to know. Spoke to Nephilim. I'm gonna be so honest, I have no idea what I was doing last time. I don't remember most of these places. Hold on, I'm gonna regain my bearings and then we'll continue. I'm just gonna pause for a second while I figure this out rather than making you suffer through me dying and not understanding where the heck I am and what's going on. So, one second. Okay, all right. I'm back here. I think I know roughly where I am now and what I need to be doing. I think we go over here. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I spoke with good old Albus there. And ow. And now I think I want to handle these little guys with their splooge blood here, because like what else is this, right? If it's not just their splooge. All right, handled. I know that thing's over there, and I'm letting it get away, but I don't want to chase after without getting those things first. So okay, so we're over. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I know there's a big bad in the village around here somewhere. Yeah, this is gonna be it, and we can summon Nephilim here to help us. That's what it is. All right, twinsy, let's do this. Girl, same. Look at that outfit. Are you kidding me? Except you have one more X than me, girlfriend. All right, there she is. Hi, Nephilim. Let's go fight something. Let's do this. I'm going to drink a potion before I dive in there. Okay. So we want to come in here. If we can handle the pups here first. Whoops. Like, yeah, I want to get these guys out the way. Because dealing with them is like dealing with them while dealing with this guy is the type of thing that would be very problematic here. Like it's the type of situation where it's like you would very gradually be, or when I say very gradually, what I mean is much more rapidly than you would want to be, losing a lot of, whoops, oh dear, okay. All right, well, okay, that's going to happen much more quickly. So I guess it's not the dogs that I need to worry about. I'm just getting my bearings here, man. I'm so mentally out of it with everything right now. It's been a day. I think I can't remember. I always get confused because I record in batches and things like videos don't release in the order that I record them. Otherwise I'd have to like pause every single game all the time and like stop. Don't. Like, you know, like that's just how it would be. So I do a lot of so I do a lot of batches, and it means that videos get released in not order Dang it. Stop. Stop. It's absurd, man. Okay, alright. Yeah, I know, Mr. Magic Wand Twinkle dude. Okay, well. Lost all my souls and everything. Hey, Vay. Yeah, I don't, the reason I say that, I know I've already talked about this in, like, some Resident Evil recordings, but I think you won't hear about that until, like, in a little while. But one of my kitties injured himself, and he's improving. The story all has a happy ending, or at least a positive ending. All right, we're gonna just like, yeah, no, I wanna. Oh, okay, no, I guess not. Oh, hit him! Come on. All right, yeah, now use your potion. Oh, don't, not you. I meant me use my potion, not you. You butthole. You butthole! Got him. Okay. Golly, what a disastery that whole situation was. But my kitty, it's his own goofball fault. Our kitty, we were at the vet. Dude had double ear infection. That wasn't his fault. He just got ear infections. Double ear infection in each ear. Whoa, okay, then I thought I was gonna be able to, like, just kind of be all swifty about that one, but I was wrong. But we took him to, okay, can we please get up? I want you to handle this guy, because he's easily the most annoying of them all. And there we go. But yeah, the goofball got himself the double ear infection, and so we brought him into the vet, and he, got him. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. It doesn't matter. I'll probably die anyway. Goofball got himself all worked up into a tizzy, and he went for a flying escape leap off of the vet table, and sprained his shoulder in the process. So the goofball has been walking around with a limp. Had me worried sick for a while. I was trying to make sure that it wasn't anything more serious than, what we thought it was, and it's been a whole ordeal. And the thing, I'll speak candidly about it, because I know I'm not the only person who deals with these types of things, and it can be helpful if you hear that other people, struggle with these types of things too. But it caused a real flare-up in my anxiety. I'm someone who has always, for like my entire life, dealt with depression and anxiety, and it is very common. Dang it! Oh my gosh! See, what did I tell you? I gotta dial in here. I'm just not in it right now. But like what'll happen for me is, like, there'll be a catalyst. Like, things will be going good. I'll be doing fine. And then some sort of catalyst will happen where I'm just gonna run past this guy. I don't want to deal with this guy, Mr. Sparkle Flames here. I'm just gonna, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm just gonna ignore you. But yeah, so that's how my anxiety tends to work. Is something will happen to flare it up, and then it's like it's off to the races for the anxiety, where it just it's every day I feel like I'm just the most fragile creature in the world, just waiting for it to flare up and make me feel horrible. And I've been dealing with that for the past week, where I would think I'd be fine, and then what do you know, I'm not fine in any way, shape, or form, for no reason. Like, it started off almost making sense, right? Because I was worried and nervous about the kitty, worried that he was gonna be going through too much pain or something like that I'd have to pay attention to, or maybe that he would hurt himself worse through his injuries and hobbling around like he was doing. And so it's been a week of having to go through that. No, grab your stuff. There we go. Thank you. Okay, all right. All right, so I'm just gonna do that, and then we want to get out of the way because he's gonna do all like tornado drill stuff on us here. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh god, oh god. All right, oh, we're good. And yeah, I'm gonna just like use up the potions and get myself pretty consistently in full health situations here because this guy can do so much. So if I'm going into it with... Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, oh shoot. Okay, now I gotta get out of the way, right? Okay, here we go. Definitely, I want to get the final kill. Let me get it. Let me get him. No! Kill stealer! Oh, lordy. But yeah, so it's been one of those things where it's just been a very touch and go week for me because of that. And it makes it hard when you have these sort of like anxiety, depression, flare-ups. Because for me, one of the effects that it has on me when it happens, and you know, some people have the same experience, other people have different things, but what's really challenging about it is like I know myself and I know the situation well enough to know exactly what's happening, right? Like I can feel it happening and I'm like, I know this is exactly what it is. My partner Emily, she probably assumes that I'm an insane person now after watching it, because it's like this is the first time that I've had, you know, a bad flare up like that since we've been living together. But what happens is it's like, you know what's happening. For me anyway, like I understand why I feel horrible. I understand what's making me feel this way. I understand all of that. Like there's no mystery about it. It just makes me feel horrible, and what ends up happening is like it kind of becomes this feedback loop of is there anything else I need to do in this area? I don't think there is for now. But it's almost like a feedback loop where it's like the anxiety makes me feel overwhelmed, so I can't, you know, it's a struggle to do the things that I would even want to do, things that I know I'll have fun doing and I'll feel better if I do them. You know, you don't want to do them because it feels like it's too much. But because it's too much and you haven't been doing it right, then you've continued to feel overwhelmed because you can't bring yourself to do the things that you know will help you stop feeling overwhelmed. It's this horrible destructive cycle that you're just kind of stuck in, and you know, you kind of have to there are so many different approaches to it, depending on where you're at and what you want and what you need and what works for you and all that kind of stuff. And for me, what ends up happening is I kind of have to wait for the clouds to part enough. I certainly don't have enough to level up. Wait for the clouds to part enough, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, that I can then kind of work up enough oomph to make myself do the things that I like to do. And that's kind of what's happening right now. Like, I'm not sitting here thinking like, oh, thank goodness, I want to record, I need to record. It's more of a like, I know that doing this will make me feel better, so I should do it. And that's how I got myself here. It's not, you know, this isn't the result, me sitting here doing this isn't the result of I desperately want to do this right now. It's a result of I know this will make me feel better, so I'm going to, and I have the energy and the willpower right now to make myself sit here and do this, so I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to get myself finally to this point and do this, because I know I need to. So it's a wretched situation, and it, at least right now, feels like I might be kind of on the tail end of it. So fingers crossed that continues to be true, but oh boy, it's been, the moral of the story is it's been rough for me. And I don't know, I felt like I could share that so other people can sort of see and know that, you know, like I say, it can be helpful to know that other people, why won't you tell me who's there? I think it's Mr. Who's it over there, but yeah, because there's patches. But yeah, just it's good to share these things, I think. Because I think a lot of people can at least find solace in the fact that, like, yeah, you're not alone, you're not crazy. These things hit a lot of us, and it is brutal for all of us. But okay, hold on a second. I need to regain my bearings. Sorry, I gotta remember what I'm supposed to do after this. I'm gonna pause real quick. All right, back into it. I needed to go. Where? I need to be over here. Yeah, so there's a cave that we want to get to from there. I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna fast travel here. We're gonna travel around. I'm trying to progress. Or I'm trying to find Latenna here. Is kind of the next step on the quest to do every possible interaction in this game. Like that's the run I'm doing. I'm trying to do every NPC quest interaction. I think I haven't done this before. I've always kind of picked one route and picked certain things to do when I play this game. I played through it entirely one time, and I've played a lot of it a couple times with a couple of builds before kind of getting distracted with other things. And so let's just deal with you. I don't mind the idea of getting just a few free runes out of this. So I am suspicious, or I'm pretty sure. Oops. Oh, hi there, big boy. Okay. All right. No. Yeah. There we go. It's. Yeah. Let's just try and get as many of the. Oh. No. I want to try and handle the lackeys first. Ups. Whoops. Nope. Out of the way. Alright, can I don't understand what the rules are for when I can summon or not. Like, I've never had a clear understanding of that. And it's probably because I didn't pay close enough attention to, like, a tutorial somewhere along the way. No, don't die. Don't you dare die. Drink up. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're all big and mean and scary. Oh. Drink up. Up. Ah! Can you please kill the dragonfly for me? I don't want to deal with him. There we go. Alright, well, we at least got this guy. Okay, dragonfly. I see you. Come on. Come get me. I dare you. I dare ya! So anyway, like I was saying, I suspect completely that at some point in time... Okay, you know, I'm just gonna wait for you to come to me. I suspect you're gonna come after me here. All of you do, you creatures. I suspect there will come a point when I will not be able to like progress every single person's quest. Dude, your big buddy is gone. I feel like you should just make a run for it. All of you should just make a run for it. There's nothing left for you. Your Khal Drogo is gone. Leave the tortoise alone. I suspect there'll come a point when I will not be able to progress everyone's. I'll have to pick a final ending, like pick a direction. I think that there will eventually, I mean, we know there'll eventually become a time because there are multiple endings and all of them are dependent on various NPCs and stuff. So there will eventually come a point when I'll have to diverge, but I'm going to try and get as many of them in as I can. And I like was sitting here thinking about it heading into this one. I've been doing a terrible job of really paying attention to what's happening here. And so I should be better about that. But I'm gonna give Grace a little tickle there. And we might as well rest here. And then great. I'm assuming we're far away from leveling up. It's fine. We probably wouldn't have been if I wasn't dumb and got myself killed. What do we have here? That okay. I'm sure that's a wildly useful thing if I know what I'm supposed to be doing with it. Whoa, hi there. That was lucky. Like, for me, that I didn't get absolutely blitzed by that guy. Hi there. Can't see a dadgum thing here. I'm just kind of going around here. I know there's lots of enemies. Nice try, goober. Who's still here? Oh, there's a few of you. Oh, there's so many of you. Oh, and I know there's another one coming. I see you. Okay, I got it. Mr. Jumping Man. But yeah, I'm gonna try and be better at like actually paying attention to what's happening around in this game. Okay, you know, as far as the story goes, it's very FromSoftian in that it's convoluted. It goes out of its way to be cryptic and hard to track exactly what's going on. So I don't feel too bad about the fact that I don't understand. I don't think anyone should feel too bad. It's like under reading or playing this game and understanding everything that's going on it's like reading, you know, some sort of Shakespearean work for the first time and not knowing, like not having an instructor to inform you of what is happening with any of it. It's why I'm pretty shamelessly using guides for this game and not particularly embarrassed if I am missing details. This game is just that way. And so I don't know. The other thing about it too is I recognize I'm a dimwit, so like I don't have any qualms about admitting the fact that I am one and doing boneheaded things as I'm trying to make it through this game and understand what the heck is going on at any given point. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna try and pay closer attention, especially because I am using a guide that will make sure I don't miss anything. So because like the thing that one of the things that's challenging about this game too is so much of the storytelling is sort of a it's like a visual storytelling approach. You're meant to kind of be able to pay attention and pick up things from the environment, not entirely dissimilar from how how various Bethesda games handle things, right? Where it's like, you know, it's like anything from simple to complex, right? Like in Bethesda's, it can be as straightforward as you walk into a bathroom and you see a skeleton in the tub and a toaster, right? Like it's, you know, it's that visual storytelling, and I think there's a lot of that happens in this game. And you know, it can be easy to miss that. And it doesn't even have to be, you know, a shameful thing or anything that like, oh, you just got to pay close enough attention, because it is a challenging thing a lump of flesh, my favorite. It can be a challenging thing to pay attention to all of these things and understand all of that stuff. Especially when you're in a situation like this, right, where it's like you're constantly being assaulted and accosted by creatures that want you to die. So it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna miss things. You know, the situation isn't exactly just a straightforward walk in the park scenario, is it? So, you know, it's fine. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed if you're in the same boat as me, where you just don't understand things. Okay, yeah, I don't think I was supposed to go down here quite yet as far as everything goes, but that's fine. Whoops. I do not think I'm going to survive this. I am not prepared for this battle right now. Yeah, nope. Okay, I think I missed a step in there. I think there's like something else I'm supposed to have done here. Could have sworn there was supposed to be someone else I was supposed to talk to, but they're not here. I'm wondering if there's another cave. Yeah, I think there's got to be another cave. I know that this cave is one. I know I'm gonna lose all my stuff. I'm not going down there to get it. It is what it is. Itty woodity yo. Yeah, like I know we'll want to and have to eventually go down and take care of that, but I think because there's supposed to be Latina, I don't know. There's supposed to be another NPC that we can just speak to, and I was conflating a couple caves there. I know there are caves Right, I know there's at least that cave. But I think there's got to be one that's further along. Because clearly Latenna was not there. So I've done it wrong. You know, and like this guide, it's brilliant. The guide does everything it can to not be too spoiler-y, which I think is great, and I'm really glad for that. But it also means that it's kind of like, go to this, find a cave. What does it say? Cave ahead. Good call. Well, giant butthole. Oh, there you go. Classic. Oh, the shenanigans. Yeah, unless it's like way over here. But I would have thought that was the one. Unless there's something about, how am I doing on time? Yeah. Kind of running low on time here. We'll wander just a little bit here. Just to check and see here, but if not, if I can't find it in the next couple of minutes, then I will probably do it off screen and do it and have it ready for the next episode when the time comes for me to record that. I don't know how much more recording I'm going to do today. The fact that I was able to get myself up and do one episode today right now is like I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of kindness and saying like that is a perfectly acceptable good enough for today. For everything that I was talking about, where it's, you know, dealing with the anxiety. That's the other thing that I've kind of learned, at least for me, when it comes to dealing with all of this sort of anxiety. Okay, I gotta get off of this poison here. Nope, off the poison. You gotta give yourself sort of the grace enough to recognize that it's like, you know, you take the victories you can get and you call those good enough. You know what? We got to sit here and wait for the poison. So we're going to call it an episode there. So I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate all of you. Yeah, just exactly what I said. I mean, you can probably even just hear it in my voice. Like, I'm lower energy today than in many other videos. And that's a normal, acceptable thing, right? Like, I think it's easy to kind of get down on yourself if you're having trouble, and that kind of creates this feedback loop. Like the way I say it to my partner, I always hate going through these sort of anxiety-ridden, depressive periods in my life, because they make me feel so fragile, and I don't want to be a fragile person. No one does. But the flip side of that is we all have times like that. We all have struggles. And that's okay. You don't have to be perfect all the time. You don't have to be strong, unbreakable all the time. We take turns, right? Like the people in your life are there to help pick up the slack when you're struggling. You know, that's why we have people in our lives, and it doesn't have to be a million people. You don't have to be a big old socialite. But we have people in our lives, right? So it's like, give yourself grace enough to recognize when you're having trouble and let others pick up the slack. Let the ones you trust pick up the slack. And if you feel like you don't have anyone like that, then just come talk to me. You know, I'll do what I can to help you. I'll help you pick up the slack. We all got to take turns. That's how we take care of each other in this world. So, you know, be nice to yourself. And, you know, and maybe another bit of advice there too is if you see someone else struggling, just pick up the slack, right? And it can be simple, right? If someone's just like, oh my gosh, I just feel exhausted, offer to go pick up dinner for them, right? Something so simple, just something to take a little bit of the burden off can be monumental. Like, that's for me, those are the things that my partner does that are just absolutely monumental. Like, you know, she told me today, she's like, she has had a busy day, but she's like, I will cook dinner tonight so you can just sort of sit and do D&D and not have to worry about anything. We don't have to worry about cooking dinner before or after. I'll do it while you're sitting having fun. Just let me cook dinner for you, and that's fine, you know. And it's like with our injured kitty, I got to be out of town later this week for work. She said that's okay. I will adjust my schedule as best I can to make sure we're home for the kitty, and I will send you updates. Let me handle that, you know. And so it's like, it can be big or it can be small, but just to help each other out, look after each other, and be nice to yourself when you're the one that needs help. So I don't know. That was a much longer rant than I intended for it to be, but it's an important one. And if you haven't heard it today, well, now you have, and you can share it with someone else, because I think we all can stand to hear it from time to time. So there you go. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Love you. Bye.